Working remotely completely changed my life. Now I have time, energy, and freedom to enjoy the things I love. That's why I created a free training showing the exact steps I use to attract remote opportunities. Check the link below and get free access right now. Now that you know where to find the most important Python libraries, I'm gonna show you how to install them in your project. The first thing you need to install a library in your project is to know the name of the library. You probably still don't know the Python libraries by their names, but don't worry. As you gain experience, you're going to memorize their names and just install them naturally in your projects when you need it. But for now, to show you how to install a library, I'm going to choose one of the most important libraries for beginners. That is the PySide 6. This library basically helps you to create graphical user interfaces in Python. If you're a beginner, I bet this is one of your needs right now. So you can see that we have many libraries, and just for the record, PySide 6 is just one of the libraries that help you to create graphical user interfaces. There are many ones, and soon I'm gonna show you most of them, but for now, just to understand how to install the libraries, I'm going to choose this first one, PySide 6. I'm gonna click it, and we are going to be redirected to the page of the library. The first thing we can see here is the command that we are gonna use to install this library in our projects. But usually in this page, we can find many useful information, like the documentation. For example, if you scroll down here, you're gonna see that we have here a link, documentation. Some libraries, you can find the documentation link here in the description of the library. So you can click in the documentation. We're going to be redirected to the documentation page. And if you have the patience, that I guess you don't have it, you can read the documentation. When I started to code more than 10 years ago, we didn't have the patience to read the documentations. So I guess nowadays that we have free AI assistants to help us to start quickly using a library, I guess it's almost impossible for someone to read a documentation. But for you to know how to find the documentations, they are here, okay? Usually they are in the page of the library, in the py.org website. But now let's install this library right here. We can just click here and copy this command. You can paste in your terminal and press enter. And you're gonna see that the installation of this library is going to be executed. And now our IDE is getting the library from the py.org website, downloading in our computer and installing in our project. And as soon as this download finishes, we are going to be able to use this library as it was a built-in module. Did you notice that the only thing different that we did from using built-in modules was finding the library and running the pip install command with the name of the library? When this download finishes, we are going to be able to access the modules and the functions that belong to this library and solve the problems that this library proposes to solve. In this case, creating graphical user interfaces. And I'm going to tell this again. Don't worry if you don't remember how to install a library. You can check in the py.org website. But as you gain experience, this type of command right here, pip install PySide 6 in this example, is going to be natural for you. You're going to start coding, and when the moment to create a graphical user interface comes, you're just going to install it naturally and use it. Now you can see that our library PySide 6 was successfully installed. So this is how you install external libraries in your projects. Working remotely completely changed my life. Now I have time, energy, and freedom to enjoy the things I love. That's why I created a free training showing the exact steps I use to attract remote opportunities. Check the link below and get free access right now.